During the fall and winter, grilling season never ends, and Gessler Propane is your local supplier that makes sure you get your hard-earned money's worth. Why go to gas exchanges to pay higher prices for tanks not filled to capacity? Gessler Propane makes sure you're prepared for year-round grilling with 100% filled tanks at a reasonable cost. See Bob Monday through Friday, 10 to 4, and Saturday, 9 to 3 at Gessler Propane, 702 Youngstown Poland Road, Struthers, or call 330-755-9119. Gessler Propane. They got gas.
You're listening to WRDB, Western Reserve Digital Broadcasting, Youngstown, Warren, Salem, and around the world. Please stand by for a special presentation of Western Reserve Radio at westernreserveradio.com on the Live 365 network and the Live 365 app.
.12:13 left here. First period if you're just joining us. Third game of the season between these two. Canton Akron with a 2-0 advantage. Puck loose, it'll head out to center ice, and Watling now will set this up from the blue line, try to work it over into the corner. He'll get that out to Johnson. Johnson will lose. It'll be knocked away by Bell. And now back into the Newark defensive zone. It's going to be picked off by Lucas Black. Black going to take the shot, and it's going to go over the post. As Owen Eberhardt, that'll be Lucas Black now in the corner with the puck. They'll pin him down. Owen Eberhardt in the area for support. Center up the puck, but Bell couldn't get the shot off. And Nikolov with the shot from the blue line. It'll get deflected back to center. And Hostler will have to chase this one into the neutral zone. They'll work it behind the Newark net. Everhart trying to battle against the boards. He'll get some backup from Chavold. Nikolov trying to keep it in and not just barely offside there, but the official right there to make the call. 10:50 left here, first period, no score. Game 3 of this series. Everhart with the faceoff. Newark will get possession. They're going to send it down here, and it's going to be icing coming up against Newark. 10:43 left here, first period. So they'll take the face-off to the right of the Newark netminder. Trying to get a number here for you. You look, it's going to be Smith in net for Newark. Puck now back in the corner. Owen Everhart stepping in the battle. He'll be backed up by Chavold. Chavold trying to get it over to Benson. Couldn't make it work. And this one will end up behind the net of Connor Mold. Icing coming up again against Newark. 10:24, first period. They'll drop this to the left of Smith. Craven for the faceoff. They'll send this one to the board. Newark with possession now. That'll be Lane down the boards. Takes a shot. Swallowed up by Mold. With 10:16 left here in the first period. Craven and Owen to take the face-off to the right of Connor Mold. Craven and Mold, both juniors out of Poland Seminary High School. Campbell stepping in to pick up the puck, but he'll overshoot it, and it'll be picked up by Morrow. Morrow down in the corner. He'll battle it, but Craven will come away with this one. He'll chip it over to Gage Weaver. Weaver trying to send it up there, but it'll go off the stick of a Newark player. They'll send it back into the zone. Max Campbell now sending it out to Nicely. Nicely trying to work it through center ice. He'll get it into the Jets' offensive zone, but it'll be set back over to Owen. Owen will bring it down the board, and Gage Weaver stepping in there to knock him away, but he'll get a half-hearted shot off. 9:44 left here, first period. Campbell now working around the Newark defense. He's got Gage Weaver to his left. Takes the shot. That one will be knocked away by Smith. Chip this one off into center ice. And back up to Ben Sanders. Sanders working along the board here. Soshovsky down in the slot. Weaver tried to take the shot, but lost the puck. Campbell going to step in and try to keep it in the zone. Lane now with an opportunity, takes the shot, and another great stop by Connor Mold, the first-year Canton Akron Jet, former Ohio prospect. We'll have the draw to the left of Mold in the Jets' defensive zone. Johnson take the face-off against Ben Sanders. They'll battle for it. Nikolov stepping in to get this one free. Sanders going to send it around try to send it around the board, but going to go off a Newark player. And they'll tie this one up as Nikolov now going to bring it around the boards. And through the circles, through center ice. He's going to have Deacon Johnson to his left. And Stashovsky in the slot. Takes a shot, go off pad save by Smith. Buck now at center ice. It's Kessler. He'll battle Nikolov for that. Nikolov with a slight size advantage. Shot on net going to go high and wide. And this will be picked up by Deacon Johnson. Johnson working through center ice. He'll lose the puck, but it'll end up into the Jets' offensive zone and back out to center ice. Morrow now with the puck. He's going to take the shot. Another save by Connor Mold. Mold in their last tournament with 4 shutouts in a row, 4 out of 5, as the Jets win the Rock and Roll Tournament back in early October. Face off as Everhart now will win this one. Send along the boards, but picked up by Newark. Fisher will send this one back down. Around the net, Chavold now. Excuse me, that'll be Connor Seepy. Trying to send it back up. Trying to get over to Bell, but Ethan Bell overshooting. He'll send it back to Seepy. I can't connect on that pass. He'll send it off the boards this time. Lucas Black on the ice for the Jets. Black stepping up into the boards. Lucas Black also a safety for the West Branch Warriors. They get a big win over Salem this week. They head to the playoffs 10-0, so congratulations to Lucas Black and the West Branch Warriors. Struthers now with the puck through the circles and trying to get it out of his defensive zone as Lucas Black will step in, take the lane away. Ethan Bell with the interception. He'll run into some pressure, and the puck will be loose here at the blue line and kept in by Black. Battle now for the puck down in the corner. That'll slow everything down. Contact in the corner here. They'll work from behind the goal line. They'll send this one out. And Jack Barbieri, the only one there. He'll send it over to CP. CP back to Barbieri. Puck will jump. So to get a clean pass off. As Lucas Black had a shot on it, but couldn't get the bouncing puck. Benson working Morrow into the boards. CP now going to send this one around the kick plate. And Newark working down in the corner. It'll be Black and CP battling for the Canton Akron Jets. No score here. 6:21 left here, first period. As Williams now will set this one down. Benson now sending it out to center ice. Picked up by Owen Everhart. Everhart trying to work into the boards. He'll take a bump. Puck still loose as Benson will come in. Chavold in the slot. Couldn't connect on the pass. And Newark will take possession here. They'll send it down behind the goal line. Actually, Connor Mold will step out, play it, and save this one. They'll send it across the ice to Chavold. Chavold back to Gage Weaver. Weaver couldn't handle it. And Owen and Enders on the rush. Enders trying to work around. And it's going to go in. Enders puts the Newark Generals up 1-0. Trevor Enders, the junior, for the Newark Generals, puts Newark up 1-0 with 5:37 left here in the first period. A draw at center ice. It'll be Craven taking it with Johnson. Puck now into center ice. We'll get it back to Campbell. Campbell for the Jets, sending it forward. Tried to get it to nicely. Too much on it, though. And it'll head behind the net of Smith. He won't play it, but Newark stepping in, trying to keep it in, but they'll bring it through the neutral zone. Johnson now with the puck. He can't work his way past Emmerling. He'll lose the puck. Max Campbell now stepping in. He'll knock him off the puck. And look for Nicely. Nicely trying to chip this one forward. Couldn't get all of it. And puck now sailing. Down ice Nicely on the trail, and it's going to be icing coming up against the Canton Akron Jets. 5:01 left here, first period. Newark with a 1-0 lead here in this third meeting of the year. Draw from the right of Mold. Watling going to send this one down into the corner for Newark. Shot from the circle, going to be deflected before it gets the Mold, and we'll head up towards the board. They'll try to chip it forward to Stashowski. Ian Deacon Johnson trying to chase down Cohen Fisher. And get it to the backside. Watling now with the puck, he'll send it forward. Struthers not connecting on the pass, and this will be picked up by Angel Nikolov. Jets captain. Owen now down in the defensive corner for Newark. Attempted shot on goal by Nikolov. Couldn't get all of it. And Colin Jones will end up with the puck, but He can't handle it. It'll go back to Angel Nikolov. Puck loose. Collision at center ice. And Nikolov stepping in there. He'll try to get another shot off. Couldn't get all of it. Puck will sail past Hostler. It's going to be Jones now. One-on-one with Nikolov. Angel Nikolov going to knock him off the puck and pick it up himself. He'll clean that one up. Get it out to Deacon Johnson. Johnson sending this one back to Hostler. Hostler going to work around the defense of Deacon Johnson. He'll take a bump, and the puck will come loose. Here's Ethan Bell will step in, try to pick that up with the Generals. Now with possession, Lucas Black stepping in to pick it up, but still loose. And Black taking it all the way back in the Jets' defensive zone. He'll get it out to Ethan Bell. Bell can't handle the pass. And that'll be Williams that'll end up with it for Newark. Ethan Bell with the deflection here on the attempted pass. But none for the Wares. Newark will maintain possession. Lane stepping in there, trying to take it away from Owen Everhart. Shot on net from the corner. That'll go up into the net. And we'll drop this one again. 3:04 left here, first period. Generals with a 1-0 lead. Everhart to take the draw to the right of Smith. Ian Johnson. Newark will win this one. Seepy in front of Johnson, trying to take the lane away. He'll move over to the boards, try to feed it into the slot. Looking for Gavin Kessler. Puck loose now is Connor Seepy on the rush. 3-on-2 if they move quickly. He'll take the shot, but it'll go off the stick of Smith. High puck, and it's going to be a high stick. Newark will get it. And Generals not able to handle it. Chavold now going to feed this over to Tyler Benson. Benson working through some defense, but he'll lose the puck. Owen Everhart stepping in to back him up. Chavold as well. But Newark on the rush now. 3-on-2 if they hurry. A shot on goal by Johnson, but glove saved by Mold. He'll send this one all the way back out to Tyler Benson. Benson trying to work around the defense of Watling. He'll lose the puck. And big bump down in the corners. Benson will work to the center. We'll work back to the boards now. As Jones with the puck, try to send it forward, but Chavold step in there. Jets with the puck through the high slot. Takes the shot, and it's going to go high off the glass. And Benson will have to head to the bench for a breather. Gage Weaver to step in for him. Shot on goal for the Generals. Mold will lock this one down. 1:37 left here, first period. Generals with a 1-0 lead. Craven nicely and Gage Weaver out offensively for the Jets. Campbell and Emmerling defensively. Puck loose now as Gage Weaver tries to move this one forward. He'll try to outskate Fisher. He'll end up in the corner here looking for somebody in the slot. Go ahead nicely, and Craven can't connect with either one of them. Nicely going to work this around the kick plate to Campbell. Doesn't make it all the way around. And the puck loose again will end up on the stick of Gavin Emmerling. He'll have to bring this one back around. He'll work around the defense of Max Morrow. Puck out to nicely. Setting it up ice. Gage Weaver, Will Craven on the rush. They'll take the shot, but it's going to be wide left. And Emmerling tried to save that, keep it in the zone, but Emmerling have to come in and pick this one up out of the neutral zone. Craven going to chip this one off the boards. It'll head down towards the net. And icing coming up against the Jets. And we'll have a change here with 52.9 seconds left here, first period. Coming up November 9th and 10th. On the Canton Showcase, hosted by the Canton Akron Jets. Catch a lot of that action right here on Western Reserve Radio, or the iMedia1 network. As we'll drop this one. And Nikolov trying to work it up along the near boards. Stashowski now with the puck. He'll lose it, and it'll go over the head of Sanders. And Hostler will send this one across to Nikolov. He'll try to bounce it over to Deacon Johnson, but couldn't connect on it. Ben Sanders trying to work between two defenders. He couldn't get to it. And Kessler will step in, as well as Johnson to battle for it for the Generals. They'll take a shot, and it's going to be a backside, and it's going to be a rebound shot into the net. And the Jets tie this one up at 1-1. Ben Sanders on the goal for the Jets. 17.8 seconds left. We are all tied up at 1. Weaver to take the face-off against Brennan Owen. Owen, the senior for the Generals. Puck loose here now. Nikolov going to step in there. He'll take a bump. As Lucas Black will battle down low against Soberswig. Now scrum down in the far corner. Puck loose here as we head to the end of the first period here in Worcester. We are all tied up at 1. You are listening to Canton Akron Jets hockey here on Western Reserve Radio, part of the iMeda1 network.
Milk Creek Golf Course is now booking tee times for 2024. We offer stay and play opportunities available with 9 area hotel partners. For more information, visit our website at millcreekmetroparks.org. Also, look for new, exciting opportunities coming soon, including an indoor player development center with Trackman, an indoor Callaway Club Fitting Center, and an Odyssey Fitting Studio in 2024. Follow us on Facebook at Milk Creek Golf Course or call 330-740-7112.
Grilling season never ends, and Gessler Propane is your local supplier. Then make sure you get your hard-earned money's worth. Why go to gas exchanges to pay higher prices for tanks not filled to capacity? Gessler Propane makes sure you're prepared for year-round grilling with 100% filled tanks at a reasonable cost. See Bob Monday through Friday 10 to 4 and Saturday 9 to 3 at Gessler Propane, 702 Youngstown Poland Road, Struthers, or call 330-755-9119. Gessler Propane, they got gas.
Listening to WRDB, Western Reserve Digital Broadcasting, Youngstown, Warren, Salem, and around the world.
Second period action coming up here from the Alice Noble Ice Arena in Worcester, Ohio. Newark Generals and the Canton Akron Jets all tied up at 1. Game 3 of their series this year. We'll have a cut between second and third period. We'll go over some of the NFL scores right now. If you are a Cleveland Browns fan or even a Baltimore Ravens fan, Browns now with a 13-10 lead, 10:46 left in the third quarter. Jameis Winston getting the first start of the year, getting his first start of the year, excuse me. As we'll switch sides now. Jets moving from right to left. Newark from left to right. Jets in their white jerseys with the blue detail. Newark in their black jerseys with the green and yellow detail. Work down in the corner. Puck off the boards. Send it across the ice. Get it to Ethan Bell. Bell from the top. Going to try to take a shot through traffic. Somehow or another, Smith was able to track that. Hostler with the shot as well. And he'll head into the boards for the Generals. It'll be Kessler that will pick this one up. He'll try to move it forward. 2 defenders in front of him. Looking for somebody to help him out. And he'll drop this one to Newark's Bell. Through the neutral zone. Johnson going to pick this one up. He'll take a shot, and Connor Mold easily with the glove save will set this one down for CP. CP sending this one down into the neutral zone, and it can't be controlled by Ethan Bell. As Jones now will send it up the boards. Get it out to Jack Barbieri. Barbieri trying to lock it down so he can get some help. Chavold going to step in there as well. Puck loose, and Newark will manage to get possession of that. Max Morrow going to try to take it into the general zone. He'll take the shot, but it'll go off the boot of Connor CP. CP around the boards, trying to look for Tyler Benson. Benson working against the boards there. As Everhart now with the opportunity, backhands it, and it's going to go off the pad of Smith. And Chavold now trying to recover that from around the boards. He'll get some pressure. As Newark, 2 players there, and I believe that's going to be Owen Everhart stepping in there against the boards as he and Chavold will try to pick this one loose. Fisher Gonna lose the puck down or drift out to center ice. And Owen will end up with the puck on his stick down in the Generals defensive zone. Craven now on the ice now. He'll take the puck and try to sharp angle shot. Puck loose now. As Morrow now with an opportunity. He'll take the shot and he'll score off the right side. Newark takes a 2-1 lead. 12:54 left here, second quarter. Morrow with the breakaway. Gives Newark the lead. And we'll have the draw at center ice. Jets going to win this one off the Craven faceoff. Weaver will set us down into the corner. Nicely tying up everything back there as Craven tries to dig for the puck. Owen in there as well. Nicely. Almost shoveling in there. As Weaver waits for the puck to come loose. And the puck finally will come loose. Near corner. So working forward here. Nikolov in the way. Williams will lose this puck. It'll be picked up by Nikolov. Actually, puck loose still here in the center zone is Rossi nicely on the outside. Got Craven to his left. Tries to feed him. Couldn't connect on the pass. Craven will chip it back. Try to get it to Gage Weaver. And Owen will step in there. Craven's going to knock him off the puck as well. Craven going high on that. No call on the play, though. Nikolov now with the puck. As he'll work this off the boards. Try to get it to Craven, but too much on it. As Weaver now from the corner. He and Stashowski now going to battle in the corner. Going to knock a few Generals down. And the puck loose as Enders will send this one around, and it'll be still a loose puck. Here's Nikolov will step in there. Has Stashowski to his left. We'll try to feed him the slot. Has Gage Weaver there. Weaver couldn't get it. Took a backhanded shot. Another shot on goal by Stashowski. Couldn't get it to go. Puck still loose, and it'll be Nikolov that'll keep it in just barely. Good hustle is Deacon Johnson now making his way to the ice. He'll work down in the corner. Nikolov again trying to keep this one. Is Stashowski. Going to chip it down into the circle to the left of Smith. Nikolov going to stop this one from leaving the zone. He'll take the shot. Going to go wide right of the cage. Deacon Johnson trying to work the puck back down to one of his own players. Puck loose and it'll head all the way down. As Connor Mold will play this from center ice. He'll send it out to Sanders. Sanders going to lose it, though. He'll be backed up by Deacon Johnson. Johnson from near the red line going to send it to Sanders again. Sanders going to take a high hit, but going to be able to stay on his feet. Puck loose as Kessler tried to pick it up for the Generals. And it's going to be loose in front of the Newark bench. Johnson, CP, Williams, and Kessler all battle for it. It'll be a Bell that will end up with it for the Generals. He'll take a sharp angle shot, and it's going to go off the post. As the Generals take a 3-1 lead with 10:19 left here in the second period. Canton Akron now trails 3-1. And we'll credit Bell with that goal. Draw coming up after the goal. Looked like some of the net came off its moorings, but I don't know for the official to stop play. Puck loose now. CP will send this one over to the red line. Kessler now from center ice sends it through center. Couldn't get it all the way to go to Enders. And it's going to be Lucas Black trying to recover to get back to the puck. Now down in the Jets' offensive zone. Ethan Bell stepping in to lock down the puck. And working around behind the net of Smith. Puck through center ice. And picked up by the Generals. Will be dropped to Lane. Lane with two Jet defenders in front of him. Nowhere to go there. And it'll be Seepy that'll knock it away. He'll try to get it out of the zone, but Morrow going to step in. As the puck will sail back into the neutral zone. Nicely had an opportunity for it. Couldn't get it. So did Bell. And Black now. We'll send this one out to Rossi nicely. Nicely going to take a high hit. And I believe we're going to have a... We'll see what they're actually going to call it, but nicely. Taking a shot high there. Call it interference. 9:23 of the second period. Bell will head to the box for the Generals. Bell just moments ago giving the Generals a 3-1 lead. And for the first penalty today, Canton Akron will go to the power play. It'll be Everhart, Weaver, Nikolov, Chavold, and Emmerling on the first team power play. Send this one out to Nikolov. Nikolov going to trickle this over to Weaver. Weaver from the right of Smith. Had him screened out. Didn't have a good shot there. He'll send it out. It'll head out of the zone, and the Jets will have to vacate. 9:08 left here. 1:44 left on the penalty. Weaver going to take this one back into the zone, working for somebody in the slot. Had Barbieri there. He'll send it out to Everhart, though, at the point. Everhart stepping in there. He'll take a shot. It's going to go wide of the cage, and Nikolov will keep this one in the zone. He'll work it around it, and almost picked up by Newark, but Owen Everhart going to send this one back over to Nikolov. Everhart going to take a bump from Johnson. Johnson ends up with the puck, sends it down there. Nikolov will recover it, and they'll reset. 1:12 left on the penalty for Newark. 8:30 left here in the second period. Jets trying to send this one down to Barbieri. He'll try to work his way past Fisher. Weaver stepping up into the slot, but he'll have to work his way down behind the net and rotate around. Benson sending this back to Barbieri. Newark going to step in, chip this one off the boards, and it'll head back down to Connor Mold. Mold going to feed this one all the way down to Barbieri. And Jack, problem with controlling the puck, and it will head back down with 34 seconds left on the Canton Akron power play. Nikolov trying to chip this down to Barbieri. Couldn't get a good pass off, and Newark will end up with the puck in the neutral zone, but Tyler Benson stepping in. He'll try to work down the boards. Getting some pressure here. Puck loose, picked up by Newark. Nikolov trying to keep it in, and it'll be out of the zone just barely. 7:39 left here, second period. 16 seconds left on the Newark penalty kill. .808 left in the third quarter in Cleveland. Browns still with a 13-10 lead over the Baltimore Ravens. Morrow had the puck for a moment, lost it, and it'll be sent back up in the Jets' defensive zone. Sanders going to step in there, try to pick it up. But Morrow going to maintain possession here with 5 seconds left on the Canton Akron Jet power play. And New York Generals will kill this one off. Bell will make his way back to the ice. He'll head to the bench, and Lane will replace him for the Generals as the puck will trickle back down into the Jets' defensive zone. Emmerling now trying to work around the net. He'll reverse direction and send this one back up the boards to Deacon Johnson. Johnson with Stashowski in front of him. Trying to get a pass off. Mario wasn't anticipating it and slowed up. Mason Williams now with the puck down behind the red line. He'll try to send this one across the ice. Max Campbell stepping in, but it's going to get out of the Jets zone. Jets will have to vacate as Morrow will pick this one up. He'll send it out to Lane. Lane can't handle it. It'll be Max Campbell trying to bank it off the wall, get it down to Ethan Bell. And a shot on goal by the Jets. Pad saved by Smith. Johnson from the circle. We'll chip this one down behind the goal line. We'll get out to Max Campbell. Campbell going to send this one back on the return. Emmerling from the point, going to take the shot. Almost went off of Ethan Bell. Feed into the slot again. It's going to go in this time. Lucas Black helps the Canton Akron Jets get one goal closer here. It's a 3-2 game now in favor of the Generals. So we'll give the credit to Lucas Black and the assist to Ethan Bell. 6:13 left here, second period. As Weaver will win this one for Canton Akron. He'll send it back down towards the wall. Kessler tried to send it across, but Weaver stepped in there, took this one away. He'll get no support, and 3 Newark players will take that one from him. Black will send this one back around the net of Smith. Get it to Ethan Bell. Bell maintain possession. He'll lose it over on the far circle. As we'll get a shot on goal. High over the net, but Smith will reach up and grab that with a glove. .544 left here. As I have been eloquently pointed out, to catch up on the score here. And there we go. 5:36 left here, second period. Well, the draw at center ice as Watling and Fisher will make their way to the ice. For Newark. Everhart to take the face off. Chavold to his left. And we'll have a whistle. And we'll drop this one again. Special not satisfied with that one. 5:35 left here. Puck out this for Chavold. However, Nikolov will send this one down as Benson try to recover it. And Kessler with the puck battling against the boards. Against Everhart. And Chavold now sending this one over to Benson, but offside will be the call against Canton Akron. 5:18 left here, second period. Busy weekend here on the iMedia1 network. Of course, we got the Struthers Poland game Friday night. Poland coming out on the 14-7 end of the win on that. And over Western Reserve Radio 2, Warren Harding and Austintown Fitch. Harding pulls the upset. They get the win over the Austintown Fitch Falcons. And of course, 2 wins for the Youngstown Phantoms this week. They knock off Sioux City 5-4 on Friday night and 6-1 last night at the Cavelli Center. This puck loose here now is shot on net, but it's going to go off of Chavold and redirect towards the corner. Benson with the deflection here. Try to get it back out to Everhart. Puck loose now as Nikolov will pick this one up around Mold. Picked up by Newark. Newark trying to feed it through center, but puck loose there. And Hossler will send this one out. Shot on goal by Fisher. Fisher with the second opportunity. He'll do no better on the second shot. Everhart having an opportunity to pick this one up, but Chavold trying to work it past through here. As Benson will step in. And Newark will end up with the puck. They'll send it all the way across the ice. Hossler, the only close jet to it. He'll have to battle lane for it. He'll knock it back. That'll be picked up by Morrow. Hossler now sending it down. He's trying to get it to Rossi nicely. He'll have Benson to his left. Benson will work it off his skate. Try to work to the inside. Takes a shot. Going to be knocked away by Smith. 3:52 left here, second period. Generals with a 3-2 lead. Hossler will step in across the board and knock this one back. Raven back on the ice for the Jets as well. Barbieri back out on defense at the point. Barbieri going to try to take the shot. Going to take all the way across there at Craven. And Weaver will be the only players in the area. He'll send it back over to Barbieri. He takes a shot. Knocked away by Smith. Barbieri trying to keep it in the zone. Craven will palm this one down. And he'll send it around the boards for Gage Weaver to the slot. Nicely there. Couldn't connect on it. Nicely trying to work around the defense of Cohen Fisher. Raven stepping in now. Battling against the board. Kind of his specialty. Step back in here. Puck's loose now. Will send it all the way out to center ice. And Barbieri now reset this one as he'll send it over to Connor Seepy. Penalty coming up against Newark. Mold will head to the bench. Craven with the puck. Working down the near boards. Trying to get some time here as they have a man advantage right now. Ben Sanders on the ice. He'll send this up near the blue line, and we're going to have a whistle and a penalty coming up against Newark. 2:29 left here, second period. CAK will head to the second power play of the day. Max Morrow will head to the box. I believe that may have been a tripping call. We'll see if we can get it from our official. Nope, and he has nothing to say. Okay. So Craven to take the face off to the left of Smith. Puck loose, get out to Chavold. Chavold send it out to the point. Emmerling looking around. He'll chip the puck over to Benson. Benson going to set this one up. As we'll head into the corner, Craven will run into Kessler to get this one loose. 2:10 left here, second period. 1:39 left on the power play. Shot by Benson, going to be a pad save by Smith. Puck trickling behind the goal line. That'll be Ben Sanders. Trying to chip it behind there, but Newark will send it all the way down ice. Mold. Going to slow things down here as he'll hand that off to Emmerling. Emmerling coming to the near boards, Craven to the far side. And he'll chip this one down into the zone with 1:09 left on the power play. Craven going to step in. Try to knock the puck away from Zauberswig. Craven working low, and a big height difference there between Zauberswig and Craven. Zauberswig going about 6'3", Craven going about 5'9" in skates. They'll reset again. As Craven out trying to work it down the boards. 42 seconds left here. Craven will go to the bench. He'll be replaced by Emmerling. By Barbieri, that is. Everhard trying to work to the left of Smith. Nobody there for him to feed it to. We'll send it back out to Weaver. Weaver going to have to reach over and keep it in the zone, but it's going to be picked up by Enders. Enders with an opportunity. He'll take a shot, but it's going to go wide right of the cage. 19 seconds left on the power play. Everhart trying to work down the boards. He'll feed this one to Gage Weaver. Weaver going to knock it down behind the goal line. Puck still loose here. It'll be Rossi nicely. That'll be Chavold out to Everhart. We'll send it down low to Weaver. Weaver looking for Barbieri. Barbieri going to fall. Gage Weaver will reset this. Is Everhart going to take a shot, and it's going to be a blocker save by Smith. Puck loose, and that will clear the penalty with just 20 seconds left here. Race to the puck here as Emmerling and Morrow will race for it. 10 seconds left here in the second period. Generals with a 3-2 lead. As Kessler now with the puck in the slot, tries to take one more shot, knocked away by Everhart. And Weaver on a last effort won't be able to get that shot off as we come to the end of the second period here in Worcester. We'll have ice cut. Generals will head to the locker room with a 3-2 lead over the Canton Akron Jets. We're going to step aside for a timeout. You're listening to Canton Akron Jets hockey here on Western Reserve Radio, part of the iMedia1 network.
For the area's best variety of pierogies. Daily specials include the Polish platter, the Hungarian platter, stuffed cabbage, and halushki. Having a last-minute get-together? Lena's has you covered with a wide variety of frozen take-home pierogies and dumplings. Go to Facebook at Lena's Pierogi House to see the weekly lineup of available flavors for dine-in or carry-out. Catch the best at Lena's Monday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 20 North Main Street in Hubbard or call 234-254-8532.
Third period action coming up here from the Alice Noble Ice Arena in Worcester, Ohio. The Canton-Akron Jets, they trail the Newark Generals by a score of 3-2. Scoring went like this. It would be 5:37 left in the first period. When Trevor Enders would find the back of the net for the Generals, that would give them a 1-0 lead. And with just 17 seconds left in that first period, it would be Ben Sanders finding the back of the net for the Jets that would tie this all up at 1. Second period action for Newark, it'd be Max Morrow with the goal to give the Generals a 2-1 lead. And then not long after that, it would be Bell for Newark. They would knock one in at 10:19 of the second period to give them a 3-1 lead. And with 6:13 left in the second period, it'd be Lucas Black on the feed from Ethan Bell to give the Newark a 3-2 lead. We're underway here, third period action. As Smith will lock this one down. And we'll drop this one to the left of the Newark netminder. Shot from the point by Hostler. That'll head down into the corner. And we chased down by Fisher. It'll be picked off by Owen Everhart. Everhart going to take the shot. Going to go just off the pad of Smith and around the boards. Puck loose now through the neutral zone. Nikolov trying to send this one over to Tyler Benson. Benson trying to feed it shortly over to Chavold. He can't reach out to grab it. And Newark with the puck now. But Craven stepping in off the bench. He'll knock this one away. Get it to Chavold. Back to Craven. Craven going to take the shot, but couldn't get it through three defenders. As Rossi nicely will make his way back to the ice as well. Morrow now with the puck through center ice. Nicely going to pick this one off. Send it out to Nikolov. Nikolov trying to feed it over to Weaver. Weaver couldn't time it up. Was backing up and lost the puck. And that would be Morrow now with the puck as he'll send it back to the blue line. Out to Cohen Fisher. And this will sail behind the net of Connor Mold. Barbieri stepping in there with Morrow. We'll send it back around the kick plate. Weaver now trying to trip this one out to nicely out. Tried to get it out to Craven. Couldn't get it through Lane and Williams. As Morrow now with the puck trying to work it down the boards. He'll work around nicely. And a bouncing puck stopped by Connor Mold. 3:13 left here in this game. Canton-Akron trailing since 5:37 of the first period. As Owen will take this face-off for Newark. Take it against Ben Sanders. Sanders getting a goal in the second period. Big collision at center ice between Sanders and Owen. Sanders going to work this off the board. Try to get it out to Stashovsky. He couldn't reach out there. Couldn't connect on the pass. They'll chase this one behind the net of Smith. Puck still loose. It'll be picked up by Owen. Owen and Sanders going to battle from behind the net. It'll hit the official as they try to send it around. And Struthers going to send this one down the ice, but Barbieri going to end up with it for the Jets. Puck now going to be shot down around the net of Connor Mold. It'll be picked up by Connor Seepy. Seepy, the senior, out of South Range High School. And Barbieri going to chip this one forward into the Jets' offensive zone. Enders now with the puck. He'll work around Ethan Bell. Bell and Enders going to chase this one down behind the net. Seepy going to step in, knock it away as well. Shot on net. And it's going to go off Barbieri. And back behind the net. Dangerous shot there as Mold almost couldn't see that one as Johnson send this one back out. Send it to the neutral zone. Get it out to Max Morrow. But picked up by the Jets. Black going to send it forward to Bell. Bell going to chip this one into Smith. And Smith will lock that down. 11:40 left here, third period. Newark with a 3-2 lead over Canton-Akron. update on the Browns-Baltimore game with 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Browns with a 20-17 lead over Baltimore. Cleveland looking for their second win of the year. Black will feed this one out of Weaver. Weaver back to Black. Black going to take a shot. Going to be a blocker save by Smith. And the puck now will sail down into the Jets defensive zone. Campbell trying to knock that one away. It'll get over to Mold. Mold, no problem getting rid of that. Puck loose here. Black again trying to work it through center ice. He'll work around Fisher. Loose stick here as Emmerling will send this one around all the way around the kick plate. Weaver stepping in for the Jets. Contact there. Black will step in to back him up. And Lucas Black working around the back of the net here. Get out to Campbell. Campbell took the shot. Was redirected. Ethan Bell had a shot at Ethan Bell from the slot. Gets a shot. He'll get the second opportunity, and it'll go. Tied up at 3. With 10:39 left here, third period. 3 apiece for the Jets and the Generals. And trying to see who's going to get credit for the goal there, if it was going to be Black or Ethan Bell. All right, so one's going to get the goal, one's going to get the assist. As Everhart will take the draw for CAK. Benson from behind the net of Smith. Chipping it back out to Chavold. Chavold looking for somebody in the slot. Looking for Benson. Couldn't get turned around. And Benson going to send this one back across. Nikolov now working from down behind the goal line. He'll be replaced on defense by Chavold. He'll chip it over to Hostler. Hostler from the circle to take the shot. Going to go high over the cage. And Nikolov will send this one back again on a spinning shot. Also trying to take a shot, but too many black jerseys in the way there. And it'll head out to center ice as Everhart will work it from the red line. Everhart now into the zone. He'll Benson to his right. He'll try to work it inside. And pad save by Smith. The net will come off, but a nice save by the Newark netminder. 9:49 left here, third period. All tied up at 3. Now have the draw to the right of Smith in the Jets offensive zone. 9:49 left here. Craven to take the face off against Johnson. We'll send this back to Williams. Williams for Newark will send it around the kick plate, and Kessler will end up with it. He and Weaver will battle for it. And Rossi doing a nice job, almost doing a nice job trying to keep that in the zone, but the official will say no. Offside. And we'll drop this one just outside the blue line. Puck down here as Raymond will head towards the board to try to pick this one up, but it'll be knocked down into the Jets' defensive zone. CP trying to kick it around here, but you'll have to change direction. Puck loose, picked up by Craven. Craven from the corner will send it into the net. And we'll drop it to the right of Connor Mold. 9:20 left here, third period. All tied up at 3. Speaking of 3, third meeting of the year between these two teams. CAK with the 2-0 advantage in the series. Drop this one down in the corner. Campbell tried to send a ricochet off the wall, but didn't really go anywhere. Johnson now for Newark will send this around. We'll chip it up to Deacon Johnson. Johnson trying to work it through. Stashowski the closest one to it. He'll spin around, trying to find it. And big collision over here on the boards. Puck still loose as Deacon Johnson will step in. And Newark will end up with this one. They'll try to reset. But Stashowski going to put some pressure on what I believe is Mason Williams. Back around to the other end now. Williams going to send this forward to Emmerling. Emmerling kicking it back over. Stashowski trying to work it back into the net. Ben Sanders stepping in to help. And the puck will sail all the way down as Gavin Emmerling will pick this one up. And then carry it around the net, change directions, and come back. Looking for an option here. I think he was looking for Deacon Johnson, who had to find the puck. Newark from behind Smith's net now. We'll send that over to Cone Fisher. Puck held up at center ice. That'll be Lucas Black trying to send it past Fisher. He'll get it out to Owen Everhart. Everhart working to the inside. And he can't wrap it around. But Smith way outside the cage. And the puck held up against the boards. Black sending it out to the point. He'll get out to Emmerling. Emmerling going to take the shot, try to get it past Cone Fisher. Ethan Bell there in the slot as well. Spinning shot by Black. He'll send it over to Owen Everhart. Everhart sending it around the boards and back out to Emmerling. Ended up on the stick of Lucas Black. Black from against the boards. Trying to tie it up. And it looks like we have a penalty coming up on Newark as Black now will get knocked down. Chavold will make his way out on the ice. Connor Mold trying to make his way to the bench. And for the third time today, CAK will go to the power play. 7:09 left here, third period. And Williams will head to the box for the Newark Generals. He'll drop this one to the left of Smith in the Gents offensive zone. Everhart will take the faceoff up nicely to his right. Puck loose now to be chased down by Gage Weaver. He'll have to race Enders down there for it. Excuse me, that'll be Nash Watling on the penalty for Newark. I stand corrected on that. Everhart trying to bring the puck all the way down. He'll blow a tire behind the goal line, and it'll be picked up by Gage Weaver. Weaver sending it out to Barbieri. Barbieri had a shot, but it'll go off a Newark player. Nikolov with the shot. Pad save, and it's going to be saved by Smith. 6:36 left here in this game. 1:28 left on the power play for CAK. Puck down now as Williams will feed this one over, but it'll go to Barbieri. Gage Weaver now sending it back down low. And going to be knocked away, but Nikolov will send this one back to Barbieri. Jets will have to vacate and reset. They'll get out to Owen Everhart. Everhart trying to work to the inside. Nobody there. Rossi nicely now with the puck. Couldn't handle it. Be knocked away by Newark, and it's just going to trickle outside of the Jets' offensive zone. He'll feed it over to Nikolov. Well, Nikolov couldn't handle it. Tried to stop it with his skate. Nicely stepped in, but he'll battle Kessler for it down here low. Kessler going to be tripped up, and a penalty upcoming against Rossi nicely. And we'll be 4-on-4 for the next 49 seconds. And Newark will go to the power play for 1:11. So the first penalty of the day against Canton Akron in a 3-3 game. Raven will make his way to the ice for CAK. Struthers for Newark.
You're listening to WRDB, Western Reserve Digital Broadcasting, Youngstown, Warren, Salem, and around the world.
All right, we'll drop this one to the left of Mold. That'll be Craven and Owen. Weaver now going to pick this up, working through the circle to the right of Mold. Trying to scan the ice, trying to find an option. We'll send it around the boards to Hostler. Hostler from down low, he'll take a bump, but he'll just kick this over to Nikolov. Nikolov kicking him right back around the kick plate to Craven. Craven trying to find an option. He'll send it across the boards. Trying to find Weaver. Weaver will have to hold up, but he'll end up back with it. 20 seconds left on the Newark penalty. 1:29 left on the CAK penalty. Hostler trying to feed Craven in the slot. Couldn't connect on it. Newark with the puck now. And Struthers will have it. It'll be have the puck knocked away by Weaver. Craven going to step in, trying to knock the puck away from Fisher. Gage Weaver off the boards. Nikolov trying to feed it back across center. We're not sure who he's aiming for on that one, but Fisher will send it back down into the Jets' defensive zone. He'll send it across the ice. Craven couldn't reach out to keep it. And that will clear the Newark penalty. 50 seconds left on the CAK penalty kill now. 4:43 left, third period. And Zauberswig now going to lose the puck. Nikolov there. Craven going to get pinned against the wall. And he'll feed it out to the slot. And Lucas Black going to send this one all the way down ice to Smith. Smith going to play it and leave it for Johnson. Johnson and Bell. On the top here. Tried to feed the pass over to Kessler to go off his boot and head back to Williams. Williams now going to send it far forward. Craven going to get in the way. Kessler again can't connect on the pass. Send it back over to Williams. Williams trying to work past the defensive Craven. And he'll have to step back and reset. Shot on goal here. Will be knocked away by Mold. Rocket sent down towards Smith, but he'll stop it right in front of the net. And both penalties cleared here now. We are 5-on-5 with 3:44 left here in this game. Third period action from Alice Noble Arena here in Worcester. And we're going to have an offside. 3:35 left here on this Sunday afternoon here as it'll be Owen and Everhart. I said that right. On the face-off, puck loose. Owen Everhart trying to send it forward. Watling going to get in the way, but Everhart going to recover it. Tried to work past Owen. He'll take the shot, pad save. Benson will take a sharp angle shot, and it's going to go in! 3:21 left here in the third period. For the first time today, the Jets take the lead. It is 4-3 in favor of CAK. Tyler Benson on the rebound shot. Drives home the goal. As Craven will take the face off for CAK. Puck loose here. And Barbieri will softly chip this one up the boards. Williams will pick it up Newark. He'll spin back around, try to send it down here. He'll have to recover his own puck. Rossi reaching in there, tried to get it from between his legs, but couldn't pull that one off. Rossi nicely now. Going to take a spill, but no call on no penalty. Actually, yeah, they are going to call that. Are they going to call that tripping or a knee? Oh, no, they're just going to say that's going to be offside. Thought they were going to call a penalty on that. All right, 2:58 left here, third period. We'll drop this one down to the right of Smith. Craven going to take the face-off for CAK. Puck loose. And knocked back into the zone by CP, but it'll head out to the neutral zone now as Jones will send this one down. Weaver now from the far wall. Try to send out the Craven, but too far ahead. Zauberswig now with the puck, and he'll deliver a shot to Nicely. Nicely going to bounce right back up, though. Fisher going to bring it around the net. And the Newark's defensive zone. Craven going to step in there, try to create a little chaos. His own now will have the puck. He'll try to send it up the boards, and he'll get it out to Enders. Enders looking for his second goal of the day. Takes the shot, going to pad save by Mold. CP now on the rush. He'll have to slow things down, step around, and he'll have three black jerseys in front of him as Gage Weaver will wait for this puck to come loose. But it'll be picked up by Johnson. Johnson taking it through the neutral zone now. Everhart will make him chip that down behind the goal line. 1:52 left here in this game. Sharp angle shot won't go for Newark. Another shot, and it's going to go wide right of the cage. Mets are going to step in, try to slow that shot down. High puck now heading into the Jets' offensive zone as Everhart will step in there to keep it into the zone. He won't be able to keep it in, but Emmerling will pick it up in the neutral zone. He'll reset, try to send it across to Owen Everhart. Deacon Johnson in the zone as well. Lucas Black in the circle looking for another shot. And Smith will be able to cover this one. He'll stop it with 1:20 left here. Third period. Spiker now on the ice for Newark, as well as Bell Williams. CAK going to go change as well. And it looks like Newark is going to take their timeout. 1:20 left here, third period. Jets with a 4-3 lead. They have a lead for the first time today. Scoring getting started there in the first period. As Trevor Enders would find the back of the net for Newark at 5:37 of the first period. And with 17 seconds left, it would be Ben Sanders putting one in for the Jets that would tie it up all at one going into the second period. Second period, Max Morrow with 12:54 left would put one in for the Newark Generals. And less than 2 minutes later, it would be Bell finding the back of the net for Newark to give them a 3-1 lead. Black would also put one in with the assist from Ethan Bell. In third period action, it would be, I'm not sure if it was Bell from Black or Black from Bell. Can't figure that one out. We'll try to check the score sheet on that one. And then Tyler Benson would put one in for the Jets to take the lead with 3:21 left in the third period. Everhart to take the draw for CAK. Puck loose, almost direct shot on Smith. And Weaver taking a shot. It's going to be stick save by Smith. Black stepping in. He'll battle Kessler for the puck. And he'll tie it down here. 1:04 left as the four-man scrum continues in the corner. Puck finally semi-loose as CK content to tie that up for a little bit. Hostler now going to send this one around the kick plate. Lucas Black going to be the closest Jet player to it. He'll take a bump from behind. Bell going to deliver a shot to him. He'll go down, but the puck tied up with 35 seconds left. Here in the third period, Jets with a 4-3 lead. And Newark, puck will come loose. It'll be chipped away by Nicola, but it's going to be picked up. And it's going to be offside coming up against Newark with 27 seconds left. Looked like they had somewhat of a rush going, but Jones and Spiker making their way to the ice. Smith will head to the bench. 6-on-5 for Newark. 25 seconds left. I'll send this one around to Morrow. Morrow going to take the shot, but nowhere near the net. Everhart going to try to tie the puck up in the corner. It'll sail across the ice through the slot. And the net going to come off of its moorings, causing the officials to stop this one with just 12.9 seconds left. Osler going to come off the ice now. Jack Barbieri going to replace him. So 12.9 seconds left here. They'll drop this to the right of Connor Mold. 4-3 is your score. Jets with the lead. And everybody anticipating the puck drop here is Benson and Struthers would bump into each other. All right, we'll reset. Try it again. Puck loose now. It'll send it forward all the way to the net. It's going to go just wide of the empty cage. 8.4 seconds left. Icing coming up against the Jets. As Owen Everhart will head back to the ice. Empty net now for Newark is Spiker and Williams. We'll head in. Johnson will take the face off against Everhart. Puck down in the corner. Barbieri now trying to tie this one up. With 2 seconds left, and we'll wind this one down. And the Jets will come back for the 4-3 win over the Newark Generals. After trailing for most of this game, CAK fights back to put up 2 goals in the third period. We're going to step aside for a quick timeout. We come back, we'll give you a scoring recap and give you a little information about what's coming up here on Western Reserve Radio and the iMedia1 network. You're listening to Canton Akron Jets hockey here on Western Reserve Radio, part of the iMedia1 network.
Catch all of the spring and summer action of Cleveland Cobras minor league football on the iMedia1 network. Follow the Cobras as they compete against teams from around the region and beyond in pursuit of a premier amateur football league championship. And if you're looking to continue your playing or coaching career after high school, college, or even the pros, go to Facebook at Cleveland Cobras Football or call owner Jesse Caldwell at 330-416-3442. Be a part of the excitement of Cleveland Cobras football.
Discount Power Sports at 778 North Main Street in Hubbard is hosting a raffle for a 125cc Ventura ATV. Tickets are $30 each, and 100 tickets are available. For each raffle, when those 100 are gone, a winner will be drawn and a new raffle will begin. Tickets can be purchased at any Hubbard home game or at 778 North Main Street or by calling 330-717-4441. $1,500 from each raffle will go toward a scholarship for the Hubbard Youth Coalition.
Lena's Pierogi House is your home for the area's best variety of pierogies. Daily specials include the Polish platter, the Hungarian platter, stuffed cabbage, and haluski. Having a last-minute get-together? Lena's has you covered with a wide variety of frozen take-home pierogies and dumplings. Go to Facebook at Lena's Pierogi House to see the weekly lineup of available flavors or dine-in or carry-out. Catch the best at Lena's Monday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 20 North Main Street in Hubbard or call 234-254-8532.
Would you like a copy of one of the exciting games you heard on the iMedia1 network? Just email us and we'll tell you how to get one. Email davidferris.westernreserveradio@gmail.com. That's davidferris.westernreserveradio@gmail.com.
We now return you.
Back here one last time at the Allison Oval Arena in Worcester, Ohio. The Canton Akron Jets, they come back and get the 4-3 win over the Newark Generals, their third win in a row over the Newark Generals, and their 9th consecutive win overall. They're on a 9-game winning streak. And all of those games with Connor Mold in the net. So congratulations to him. As we take a look at the scoring recap here, first period. Try to get the football stuff out. As Newark would take a lead there. Trevor Enders would put one in for the Newark Generals, give them the 1-0 lead with 5:37 left in the first period. Also in the first period, it would be Ben Sanders, the senior out of Jackson Township, that would tie this game up at 1 for the Canton Akron Jets. Second period action. Max Morrow find the back of the net for the Newark Generals, giving them the 2-1 lead. And just moments later, Bell would put one in for the Generals as well, giving them the 3-1 lead with 10:19 left in the second period. At 6:13 of the second period, it will be Lucas Black on the feed from Ethan Bell to cut the lead to 3-2. And in the third period, 10:39 left, it would be, well, we have Ethan Bell to Lucas Black, but we're not sure which combination there with all the action in front of the net. Nonetheless, that would tie it up at 3. And with 3:21 left, it would be Tyler Benson with the sharp angle shot that would give the Canton Akron Jets the 4-3 lead, and that's how it would end here in Worcester. Again, as the third meeting between these two teams. CAK takes all three. Want to remind you, coming up next Friday, the OHSAA playoffs will start right here on Western Reserve Radio and the iMedia1 network. The South Range Raiders, they will host the Fairless Falcons, and the Poland Bulldogs will host the Canton Central Catholic Crusaders. Also coming up on Saturday, don't forget, at 9 a.m., Saturday morning sports page with Pat Lucia and Dave Clark. And, of course, we will have Grove City Wolverine football as we will head down to Waynesburg. It'll be Mark Beans, Dave Ferris, and myself this week as we will bring you all the Wolverine action on the Wolverine Sports Network. So for Caitlin Mold, I'm Jim Craven. Thanks for joining us here on this Sunday afternoon. Your score one last time. The Canton Akron Jets, they get the win today over the Newark Generals by a score of 4-3. And we hope to see you all back here next Friday with all our live sports as we continue on the iMedia1 network. Have a great Sunday, everybody.
Youngstown, Warren, and Salem's local and national sports talk.